Hello friends, it's Shadow Ready here, playing some more World of Warships. Today we are taking out the Tier 5 Pan-Asian Destroyer, the Janui. But it's not so much about this ship, it's just about the whole entire line itself. How this ship line needs a lot of love from Wargaming, to be honest with you. So let's get into it. So first off, the biggest thing, of course, are you have deep water torpedoes, which are super powerful and super stealthy against your, battleships, your carriers, and heavy cruisers. Some light cruisers can avoid these bad boys, and these torpedoes do not work at all against other destroyers. So that's okay. That's it's a gimmick. It's their gimmick. Then the biggest issue with them is, you have to get pretty close to launch these torpedoes, and I know later on the torpedoes get a little bit better, but in the early stages, you have to get pretty close, and for me, like being Tier 5, I get up tier to Tier 7, and there could have been potentially some radar. There's not one in this one, but potentially there could have been. So, there's that, you have radar, which every other destroyer has been, having issues with ever since radar has kind of come out in this game. And then the next big thing, of course, is carriers, which is fine. It's fine. Every other destroyer has to deal with it. And then Wargaming decided to absolutely murder the Tier 10 of the Pan-Asians. I forgot what it's called, but it's a Tier 10. It was kind of, I will admit, it was kind of busted. It was like a shimakaze, but you couldn't see the torpedoes until it was basically too late type of ordeal. So I get why they kind of had to nerf that, because they also have been nerfing a little bit of the shimakaze. But now they went a little too far, in my opinion. They went like almost overboard with the nerfing that basically no one wants to go past Tier 9. If you go past Tier 9, it's kind of a waste. So you have a line that does not have a truly good endpoint, I would say. Or like you have an endpoint that no one wants to get to, basically. So that's the first issue with you. And then they decide to do the next stupid thing, which is the whole research center. Granted, I don't think many people will use this legendary modification of being able to detect torpedoes, but that is there. That is a thing out there, and I feel like that could just it just does not help this ship line whatsoever. It's already struggling as is, and then you put this new mechanic where I think torpedoes are spotted about 1.8 kilometers out. And normal standard torpedoes are spotted like what, 1.6, 1.5, depending on your captains and whatnot. So it wasn't like crazy. But these torpedoes, on the other hand, they don't get spotted until like, give me 1 second. I don't think they get spotted until, it doesn't say, of course. Like they don't get spotted until like under a kilometer-ish, roughly. Which is what makes them so powerful, and why people kind of complained about them for a little bit, was just how broken they could potentially be, which is very true. But then again, there's this other factor too, that you just have to use the WASD keys and you're pretty much solid. This line kind of came out before that was a smart thing to do, but it just, power creep. People's learning how to play against destroyers, and then of course this new modification, middle team. It just does not help this ship line at all. I think they need a little bit of some help in some way, or at least give some power back to their Tier 10. Give them that. Because right now, it's no good right now. I don't need to turn on my secondaries. It's no good. The guns are alright with this ship line. We'll admit that. They're not the best, but they're good. They're decent. But man, those torpedoes, whenever they do hit, ooh, they murder. But I still I feel like there's a lot of things wrong with the ship line, and oh my god, we have a lot of bigger issues. So hopefully they can kill that Sean horse. Or not Sean horse, this, whatever it's called. That cruiser, Russian cruiser. Ooh, we have spotted the Fiji. Will the Fiji get it? Nope, the Fiji decided to fire his torpedoes and at least eat one. Oh, he did not. Very nice. Will he eat one? Ooh, good job, Fiji. So yeah, give a little love to this line. I feel like this ship line has not been touched in ever, besides the nerfs. I think this is a very interesting line, and it would be a fun line for a destroyer main like myself. I have no motivation to go down the line, because I would at least have like a good tier 10 that I look forward to. Yes, I know at the time that the ship line came out, the tier 10 was going to be that type of ship where it was like super good and everything. But then, of course, Wargaming has nerfed it to the ground, so yeah, not good. Please kill that guy. He's been alive too long. You guys got him? Please? Please? I'm not asking for it to be busted again. I'm not asking for the line to be busted. I just would like it to get at least a little love. Because this line has probably the most counters against it right now of any nation. Because every destroyer has to deal with this, you know, I mean, technically every nation has to deal with the whole radar, the aircraft carrier, the legendary mod for better range on seeing torpedoes. But in reality, the only one that truly that one affects and kills is the Pan-Asian, because the Pan-Asians are basically stealth torpedoes within like a less than a kilometer, and then whenever this happens, it's gone. Let's see if we can get the New York. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Pan-Asians, if you guys like them or not, or if they need to be buffed in some way, shape, or form. I think they need to be buffed. That New York is so dead. Oh. I missed all those shots. He's dead. Bye. So that was nice. We took out the New York. That was easy. And we managed to turn it around. It was looking pretty bad, to be honest with you. If you've been paying attention just a little bit. We had at least 3 captures on us. Don't know why he backed out into that, but whatever. And now I got my 3rd kill. And now I love how I said, oh yeah, this ship line needs to be buffed. And then I'm like just killing everything left, right, and center. It's usually how that goes, you know? That's usually how that goes. Alright. I don't know if my torpedoes will do anything against the Emerald. Don't remember if it does or not. That's a full health that. Okay, so if you don't know, if you like try to target someone, it will not show up a line. So if you're super curious about playing the Pan-Asians, which I would probably not recommend yet, that's at least food for thought for you. $61K. What have I been doing this game? I've just been talking. And I've not even been focusing, and I'm just been, bam, 61k. Which is not bad at all. But yeah, these torpedoes are very powerful. I will have to admit that. They will, once again, if a ship is not using WASD, they will die. And so much for the Kraken. I don't think I'll get it. That would be nice. Just randomly get a Kraken whenever I'm saying that the whole ship line needs to be buffed. Oh well. Also, that ship needs to be a little bit of love and attention too. It's probably the worst Soviet battleship, and it's a premium-ish. But yeah, you got decent guns, I will have to admit. I need them to make him a little bit lower for me. Oh, no. Dang it. I wanted another kill. I will not get the Kraken. It is physically impossible for me to get the Kraken, I feel leave. I mean, unless I get super lucky against the Perth and the Hood, I doubt it. And I haven't even used my smoke screen. That's kind of rare for me. I'm a typically aggressive destroyer captain. And I have not had I could have used it against in the middle of the channel whenever I was going against the New York, but I didn't feel like I needed to, so. Yep, not possible for me to get the Kraken. We can at least try to get some more damage. But yeah, this is pretty much kind of like my 2 cents. The guns are going to be great on this ship, especially whenever the guns are better, of course, whenever you move up, higher up. Right now at tier 5, they're not the best. I would not recommend. I would wait until you get to like about tier 6 or tier 7. That's whenever your guns kind of truly shine. Because right now at tier 5, they're alright. They're not the best. But that's my overall thought of the Pan Asian. They just need a little bit of love. Probably just, you know, the biggest thing, of course, is either figure out radar, do something different with radar, or get rid of the legendary mod, which will kind of kill them, or just buff the tier 10 again just a little bit so that people actually use that line. Of course, everybody's going to be like, oh, it's too busted, but, you know, as a DD main, I don't care. And second on the team, not too bad, but, you know, considering I was bottom tier, I will take that. So with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and feel free to subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.